joking last night that this guy's not going to show up. I think that's what we're waiting for.
Well, I think it's the ladies here, because she did it a couple games ago. Yeah. Here comes Pajama Boy. Could be, yeah. Yes, it should be. Excuse me, is it the same setup in terms of the time of the period? Thanks.
No problem.
And you can sort of hear me, but not totally.
I don't hear you at all. Apparently they can hear me down there, but I can't hear them.
They what?
I think you guys can hear me down there, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear you guys up here.
I can hear you like so clear down here.
Oh, okay.
But you don't say anything in public.
Very professional.
I try not to. I go on mute when I have to.
He keeps it clean. The rest he mumbles under his breath.
All right, here we go. All right, folks, welcome back for another Washington Little Caps hockey game. Getting ready to get started here for the 5th game of this President's Day tournament here in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Little Caps getting ready for a semifinal matchup here against an opponent that they faced last night. That's just how the seeding worked out, that these two teams will meet again here in this semifinal. So the Caps will play the Long Island Rebels. Caps will be starting off on the right in white, and the Rebels will be wearing navy blue and starting off on the left. These two teams met yesterday evening, and the Caps came away with a tight, hard-fought 2-0 victory. And we expect a tight match today. All right, Caps come out of their huddle, make their way to the bench, and now we'll get to the face-off circle here for the opening draw. All right, so to get us started here, we've got Peter, Harry, Kai, Ellis, and Duran. Jackson Ickes gets the start in net this morning. Teams are pumped up, as you can see. Energy is high, even though it is 7 o'clock in the morning. Puck comes to the Rebels here. They reset in their zone and now work their way down the ice. Broken up there, and now Harry turns it out, but it's kept in, at least for the moment, by the Rebels. Now still on a Rebel stick in the zone. Swatting at it there is Ellis, and Duran picks it up here, but it's sent behind the net by Ellis. Now Peter comes in and sends to Ellis by the Rebels goaltender. All right, so now we've got James, Walker, Grayson, Liam, and Theo for this offensive zone start. On the wall now. It's kept in by the Caps for the moment. Still kept in. Good work here from James and Walker. Walker now gets it to Grayson. Grayson looks to get it to James. Oh, and no, I'm sorry, he got it to Walker and set him up for a nice chance there, but it goes wide. Now it comes back the other way with some numbers. Good step there from Liam, but it still comes forward. And now Theo with a big block there, as that shot was blocked by the Caps defenseman. Now it's chipped into the corner where Walker moves it around for Liam. Liam behind the net, moves it forward for Grayson, who gives to James. James skates forward into neutral ice, and across the center line, he gets it in deep now. The Caps get a change in here. So Xander, Jax, Jace, Kareem, and Declan now. And it comes to Kareem here, who sends one towards the net, but it's blocked away there. Now on the wall, it's Xander. And they look to get it out here. It comes back to Kareem. He plays it over to Jax. Jax to Declan. Declan now back up the wall. And now in the Rebels end off now. Jax will take the draw. It comes back to Declan. He chips it towards the net. It's directed wide. Now towards the wall there. Oh, it comes off a skate. And now it's taken by the Rebels. They reset below their goal line. And pressing there is Jace. Jace sends it to the corner where Xander has it. And it comes all the way back here for Kareem, who sends a shot towards the net, but it's taken away here by the Rebels, and now they work their way up the ice. Following them here is Kareem, who gets to that puck in the corner. Now Declan picks it up and sends it forward for Jace. Jace now carries it forward and chips it in. Icing will be the call here, and we'll end up with a defensive zone face-off. Now we've got Kai, Peter, Harry, Duran, and Ellis. Duran behind the net to Ellis. Ellis has a look here and sends it to Duran. Duran up the wall for Peter. Peter has a couple of teammates with him, and it's Kai now who chips it forward for Harry. They get it into the zone. Great exit there from the Caps, and now behind the net they battle for it. In the corner, Ellis pinches in and keeps the puck below the goal line. Harry has it. He gets it back to Kai. Kai gets it to Peter. Peter looks to get the shot on. It's blocked there, and now it's back on Harry's stick. Harry gives to Peter. Peter looks to send it towards the dot, but it's broken up, and now back on Harry's stick. Harry chips it in deep, and in the corner it'll be picked up by Peter. Peter now slides it back to Harry. Harry looks to get it to the front, but it's broken up there. Now pinching in is Duran, and Duran looks to whack it towards the net. He keeps it down low, and now Harry sends it towards the front, where it'll be picked up by a Rebels defender who resets behind their net. Good pressure from the Caps here on that shift, and they keep pressing here, and now Kai has it in the high slot. He's tangled up there, and the puck is underneath him, and now it's on Harry's stick. He flicks it towards the net, and the Caps here generating some good pressure. Can't get a clean look on net. Now the Rebels exit, and they get a change in. Pressing here is Peter. Onside here. Now a high shot that goes over the bar. In the corner now and below the goal line. Caps have to get to this puck. Ellis now hits it over to Kai. Kai has a look here. He turns around and up the wall now. It's sent by Duran to Peter. Peter is going to work to gain the red line here and dump it in. Smart play there as the Caps needed that change. And now they forecheck here and try to keep the pressure on the Rebels. Theo swings it over to Liam. Liam brings it over the red line and sends it in deep. Getting to there first is James below the goal line. James looked to get it towards the front, but was turned away there. And now on the wall, the Rebels look to get it out, but it's kept in by Walker, who sends it below the goal line. Now it's swung around the other way, and Theo will take a turn keeping the puck in from the point. Now the Rebels look to exit again, and it comes off a body, and James toe drags around one, and now it comes out of the zone dangerously there. Theo does well to slow up that advance. Now James brings it in, and Liam steps to keep it in the zone. Theo sends it in further, and the Caps have to be careful with some of those high exchanges near the blue line. Now it's Walker who's on it, and he sends it down low, but it's picked off there. Oh, taken away by Grayson. Grayson sends it to the front. Walker sends a shot just wide. Good opportunity for the Caps there in the slot. Now it's James who has it. James working to create some space here. Gets it low to Walker. Walker now looks to find James, and now it's on Grayson's stick. Grayson backhands it towards the net. The rebound's loose in the slot. They still whack at it. Now it comes back the other way, and the Rebels from distance send it in deep. And icing is the call here. So the Caps will have another offensive zone face-off. All right, so now we've got Jax, Xander, Jace, Kareem, and Declan off the draw. It comes back here, and now the Rebels work their way up the ice. Oh, and Kareem is put into the wall there. We'll have a penalty. And so, power play opportunity here for the Caps. First penalty of the game. Time of the penalty, 8:02 in the first period. play. And now James gives to Ellis. Ellis sends it across for Grayson. Grayson now sends it down low for Kareem. Kareem gives back to Grayson. Grayson sends a shot. Oh, good shot there. A chance. Oh, all right. Well, good opportunity there off the initial draw for the Caps. Now it exits the zone, and they have to reset. Jace picks it up here and gives to Kareem, who carries it into the zone. And now it's on James' stick. He gives back to Kareem. Kareem now looks to carry it towards the front, and he finds Grayson. And Grayson's shot and a rebound is put in! And it's Jace who finds the goal on the back door on the rebound. Nice play there from the Caps on the power play to get the puck moving and create some chances. Jace cleaning it up there on the back door, and the Caps find the opening goal of this game on the power play with 7:24 to go here in the first period. All right, so Kai now, Peter and Harry, along with Ellis and Duran, they look to build on the momentum of that opening power play goal. Kept in at the line by Duran, but now it comes forward. Good step from Duran there as well. And now Harry is going to carry the puck in. Harry from the wall sends the puck, but it's blocked there. Now the Rebels look to exit. Working on D here is Ellis and Duran. Dragging in here are the Rebels, and they try to send a shot on, but it's blocked there by the Caps. Good work by the Caps on defense. Now behind the net, it's the Rebels who try to keep it in, and they send it back to the corner now, where Ellis will have a look. Ellis slides it back up the wall to Harry, but it's chipped back in, and now Kai's on it. He chips it behind the net to Duran. Duran will have some space here to have a look, and he sends it forward for Harry. Good look there from Duran. The puck got through, but it just bounced off the stick. Now Caps in the midst of a change here, and the puck sent towards the slot is chipped then into the corner. Good work by Duran there, battling for possession. Now up the wall and to the point, a high shot that is gloved down by Jackson. So a defensive zone face-off after that save. So we have Jax, Jace, Xander, Theo, and Liam. And now Liam sends it behind the net over to Xander. Xander there works on it along with Theo, who gets it forward for Jax. Jax sends it across for Jace, and now Jace gives to Xander. Xander back to Jace. They gain the zone now as Jace sends to Jax. And Jax now sends it across for Theo. Theo, oh, his shot is interrupted by a stick check. And now it comes back here for the Rebels. Good work by Theo slowing it up there. It's now taken by Xander, but it's kept in the zone until Liam carries it forward. Liam through center ice. Liam working his way around another. And now on the puck is Jace. He looks to send it towards the net. And now an interference call coming up here on the Caps. Time of the penalty, 5:15 to go, as Jax will be sent to the box for interference. And the Caps will start the kill here. Peter, Harry, Ellis, and Declan. Declan gets it off the draw and sends around to Ellis, who'll send it up the wall, but it stays in for the moment until Peter, who was tripped down there, no call, but he did well to get that puck out of the zone. High pressure here from Harry, and continuing to work there to press them, forcing that turnover. Peter's going to get to it now and tip it off the wall, but it stays in the zone. Harry comes in to help break it up. Now in the corner, it comes towards the front where Ellis sweeps it out of danger and carries the puck forward now over the line. Then she gives it to Peter, who touches it on the way, and it goes deep. So the Caps get a change here on the kill, and the Rebels try to catch him in a change. The shot from distance comes in on Jackson, and he makes the save. and then covers it up as that puck took a bounce off of Jackson's pad, and he throws the trapper on it. So we will have a whistle. 40 seconds remain in the kill for the Caps. Kareem, James, Duran, and Liam for the rest of this kill. Caps need to get their sticks on these pucks. Behind the net now. It's picked up by Kareem, and he'll throw it in front of the net. That was dangerous. Not sure why he did that. Now it's Liam who has it, and Liam sends it behind the net. He gives it to Duran. Duran chips it forward for James, and James will chase now. 13 seconds left in the kill. Good pressure from James up high, keeping them in the zone. Still pressing there is James. And now they come out with it. Back on 5-on-5 now. Liam doing well to keep him to the outside here. And now below the goal line, Duran makes a block there. At the point, the shot comes towards the net. It's redirected there. Dangerous chance for the Rebels, but now Kai has it. And Kai chips it forward for Kareem, but it's kept in right at the blue line. Now it comes out to Liam. Liam has it here, and he'll have a chance to get it out. And it comes off Kareem's stick now and goes down the ice. So the Caps will have to make a change here, and they get fresh legs on. Ellis races for this puck, but it comes back now for Jax, who does well covering for his teammate. Now Xander looks to get it out of the zone, but it stays in until Ellis chips it off the glass and out. Back to Ellis now, who gives to Xander. Still on the wall there. Now it comes back, and the Caps have to get back here. Back to Jace here. Jace sends it around the wall to Declan. Declan sends it forward for Jax. Jax sends it up to Xander. Xander back to Jax. Jax works it forward for Jace. Jace sends the shot towards the net, and it's stopped there by the goaltender. Great north-south puck movement here from the Caps in this first period, as they've been able to connect with quick passes and move the puck up the ice to create offensive chances. Now Jax on the draw after that save, and it's controlled by Jace here off the draw. Jace drops it for Jax into the corner. Jax works on it there, keeping it below the goal line, and now he gets it to Jace on the wall. Jace chips it forward to Declan. Declan now from the wall sends it towards the net, and now the centering feed there is blocked. Good work from Ellis trying to keep that puck in, but now it pops out and is brought back in onside by the Caps till it's turned over up high by the Rebels. Now Jax from the high slot, his shot goes wide. And now Jax fighting for it again below the goal line. Caps chasing behind the net there, and the Rebels able to break out. Now a 3-on-2 chance for the Rebels, and it's broken up here for the moment, at least by Ellis. Now a shot that goes wide. Dangerous chance there from the slot for the Rebels, and now Jax has it. He's going to carry forward, gaining the red line. He sends it up, but it stays in neutral ice, and coming back with it now are the Rebels. And fighting for it here is Liam in the corner. Now it's Walker who goes to pick it up. Still on Walker's stick. Batted out by James now. At the point, they need to get in front of these shots. Good pick save there from Jackson. And now up high at the point. It's broken up, but the Caps aren't able to get control of it. It comes back into the corner. Liam battles for it there. James now slides it forward, but it stays in from the point. A shot comes towards net, and Jackson sees it and gloves it down, getting an important whistle here for the Caps, who are under some pressure in the last minute of this first period. So, defensive zone face-off here, and off the draw, Liam picks it up. Behind the net now, Liam sends it off the wall to Walker, who gets it up to James. Back on a Rebel stick now, and they look to make re-entry. Good work by Walker there. And now it comes back to Sorry, that was Theo on the defensive play there. Now Walker navigates the puck out of the zone and gets it up into neutral ice. It's kept in the Rebels' end for the moment, and now they'll look to send it forward. A few seconds remain here from distance. A shot that is sent wide of the net, and that is how the first period ends. So after one, the score 1-0 for the Caps. Caps scoring on a power play goal by Jace, and that's how we go into the second period. All right, teams make their way to center ice now for the start of this second period. Teams will switch sides. Caps will be on your left in white. Rebels will be on the right in navy. This is the period of the long change. So it's Kai, Harry, Peter now, along with Ellis and Duran for the opening draw. Off the draw comes to Duran. Duran gains the zone, drops it here for Kai. Kai dangles in, sends a shot towards the net, but it goes high off the glass. It stays below the goal line for the moment, and now it's being skated out by the Rebels. All the way into the zone here. The Rebels bring it. The shot there is interrupted and then saved as it made its way towards the net. Jackson sticks it to the wall. Battling for it here is Harry. He resets to Duran, who sends it across for Ellis. Ellis finds Peter and gets it up to him, but now it's batted out. Ellis will carry back in. Play is onside. Ellis works her way in from the dot. Ellis looks to get the shot off, but it comes off her stick. And now the Caps got to get back as the play is coming back the other way. They do get back in numbers, and now from distance, a shot is sent into the corner. Xander will look to get there first, and it comes behind the net where Duran will pick it up, and Duran sends it up the wall, but he's slowed up there. Now it comes back to Ellis. Ellis has a look here, and now it's sent forward. No icing here, is that, or shouldn't be icing. That came off one of their sticks. All right, well, we have an icing call here, so the puck will come back into the defensive zone. So now we've got Xander, Jax, Jace, Declan, and Kareem out for this draw. It comes back to the top of the circle, and now the point. From there, it's sent towards the net. Kicked out by Jackson to the wall where Xander picks it up. Xander now sends it forward for Jax. It comes off his stick and goes deeper into the zone. From the wall now, it's sent by the Rebels to Jace. Jace stick handles and a shot there from Jax. Now it comes back to Kareem, and Kareem's shot is blocked in the slot. Now it's back on Jace's stick. Jace dips it back on the backhand, and now he sends it up the wall to Kareem, who chips it back in deep. And in the corner now, it's sent up the wall. Declan works to keep it in there for Xander. Xander now chasing it below the goal line. Good work by Xander there to get it to the front, and now it's Jason has it. Oh, and his shot is blocked. Great chance from the slot there for the Caps, but a good defensive play there by the Rebels, who stand right in front of Jace's shot. And now from the slot, it comes to Jace, who finds Declan. Oh, and Declan's shot is blocked there. Great chances for the Caps here. Now it's Kareem who's going to have a chance. He sends it on net. His shot is stopped by the goaltender. Good chances here for the Caps on this shift. Jace on it again. Looks to get it to the front for Xander. And now it's sent off the wall. And Kareem will bat it back here, but it stays. It comes out, and now coming back the other way are the Rebels. Good stand there from Declan, and it comes back here to Kareem, who's going to skate here around one and work his way forward. Kareem moving his way around one, needs to get back here. And a good play there from Liam, as that was almost a breakaway chance there. It comes now to Jax on the wall. He gets it over to Kareem, and Kareem chips it forward here, but it's played by a high stick, and now we'll have a whistle. Great shift there from the Caps, who created a ton of relentless pressure in the offensive zone, a number of high danger chances in the slot that were blocked by the Rebels, but unable to ultimately break through. Now Caps get a change in here, and James, Walker, Grayson, Liam, and Theo come out from the point. A shot there, and it's swept out of danger by Walker, who makes a big block. And Walker's struggling a bit there after that big shot block. Hopefully he'll be all right. Coach Caleb goes out to check on him here as Walker stood in front of a strong slap shot from the point and made a heck of a block. Those definitely sting. All right, so Walker makes his way back to the bench. Definitely will need an ice pack for that one. But, hey, playoff games, kids making big plays. That's what you like to see. All right, so Caps send Kareem in here in Walker's place. So Kareem, Grayson, James, Liam, and Theo. And it's chipped forward here. Oh, it comes to James now. James carries forward, gives to Kareem. Kareem looks to cut around one, work his way towards the middle. The shot there is broken up. And now it's back on Kareem's stick. He chips it into the corner where Grayson will chase it. Back on a Rebel stick now. Rebels carry it forward here. But it's broken up. And now Theo gives it back to Liam on the wall. James has it. He gives it back to Liam. Liam skates forward now. And Liam's got a couple of beat, and he's going to get around him. Liam's working his way around. Oh, and the pass comes across here. The turnaround try from Kareem sails across the top of the bar. Not the greatest shot choice there, kid. Now it comes back for Kareem in neutral ice. He sends it across for Theo. Theo looks to get it back to Kareem, who'll have a look here. He gets it up to Liam. And now it comes across the line here, back to Kareem. He makes a move there and now begins to skate, working his way towards the front. Kareem looks to work his way around, and oh, it's in the net! It's in the net! As it slides in 5-hole. Good take there from Kareem to find a second goal for the Caps with 10:07 to go here in the second period. Not sure he meant to do that, but it counts either way. And The Caps go up 2-0 with about 10 minutes to go here in the second period. Kai now, along with Harry and Peter, Duran, and Ellis. Now behind the net it comes and into the corner. Duran picks it up there, pinching in, looking to keep the puck deep. On it is Kai. Now it comes back to Ellis. Ellis sends it forward for Kai. Kai and Harry run into each other, but Kai gets it in to the zone. Now it's batted out. Duran resets for Ellis, who's at center ice, sends it back into the zone. Chasing it there is Kai below the goal line. Now he gets the turnover to Peter. Peter sets it up in the slot, and now Ellis looks to get it over to Duran, but it comes back out now, and the Rebels work their way forward. Good step there from Ellis on defense. Now it comes back to Duran, and Duran carries it in over the line. Duran takes it wide. He looks to get it towards the front. It goes off the side of the net, and now behind the net it's Peter who has it. Peter looking to find a teammate. It comes to Ellis, but it comes off her skate, and now it's coming back for the Rebels, who dump it in deep after they gain the center line. No icing here. Now behind the net, Jackson leaves it for Duran, and Ellis sends it across now to Peter. Peter making a chip here and working his way in. Peter chugging his feet, looking to keep the puck in deep here, but he's steered to the side, and now it comes back the other way, and it comes offside here as the Caps are in the midst of a change. Off the draw, it comes to Jace. He carries it forward here and gives to Xander. Xander gains the zone and brings it in deep. From the corner, he sends to the front. Oh, and it's broken up there in the slot as Jax was waiting, but it came off a stick. Now it's back on Kareem's stick. He fans it over to Declan. Declan leaves for Jace. Jace carries forward here. And we have a penalty now on the Caps. So Declan will go to the box for a trip. Time of the penalty is 7:45 to go here in the second period. Caps up 2-0 will go to the kill here. All right, so minute and a half on the board for the penalty here. Peter, Harry, Theo, and Liam to start off this kill. It stays in the dot for the moment, and now it's Liam who comes out with it. He carries it forward and looks to get it in deep, but it's turned back here, and now carrying it in are the Rebels, who have numbers, and the shot there goes wide. And now Peter manages to get this puck over the line. Looks like the clock wasn't running during that penalty. The game clock was not running. So, Caps here got the short end of the stick with the clock management, as the clock was not running at the start of that penalty. So this power play might be about 15 seconds longer than it needs to be. Caps get a change in here on the kill, and it comes off of a stick here. Oh, and a hell of a play by Jackson there to come out and poke it. And now Jackson makes his way back to the net. And now in the slot, it's gloved down by Jackson there.
restart the clock for like 10 seconds. Give me more time off the clock. Lock in. Lock in. Okay. Thank you.
So is the hey, the penalty's done. The penalty's done.
Yeah, sorry. My fault.
5-5. All right, so the Caps get sorted out here as the penalty has expired. Now it's picked up by Kareem and sent out, and he's going to chase this puck and look to get to it now down low. Kareem has it below the goal line and sends it for Kai. Ellis now resets to Duran. Duran gets it to Kareem, and offside is the call here. All right, so Caps juggle lines a little bit here and get sorted out. So we've got Walker, who makes his way back along with James, Grayson, Ellis, and Duran. It comes back to Duran off the draw, and he sends it forward for Walker. Walker gets it over to James. Nice little pass there from Walker on the backhand. And now James has it down low. He's going to look to get it to the front, and he gets it to Ellis up top. Ellis, look to send it off the wall. Now it comes back the other way. Good recovery from Ellis there. Now James gets it back to her. Ellis gets it to Walker. Walker finds Grayson, who enters right at the blue line. Grayson looks to leave it for Walker. Good work by James coming in to take that away. James now looks to get it to the front, and it comes to Walker, and Walker sends it on net. The rebound try. They're bad at it. And now it's blown down by the official who lost sight of the puck, even though it was loose there on the rebound. But the Caps will get a change in here and have an offensive face-off. Now it's Jace on the draw along with Xander, Jax, Liam, and Theo on D. Pinned up there on the wall is Xander, but he continues to battle for that puck. And now it comes out here, and the Rebels carry it forward. Caps are back in numbers. But now a shot from the slot is kicked out by Jackson. It comes to the wall and comes into the slot where Jax sends it forward for Xander. Xander up to Jax. Jax carries it now over the line. They enter onside. Jax sends a shot from the slot that goes just wide. Now Jace on the wall looks to pick it up and send it down low for Jax. Xander comes in. And now it comes back the other way. Jax gets on his horse here to get back. And the Rebels reset in the neutral zone. Caps are able to reset as well. And now behind the net, Liam will chase this puck and pick it up in the corner and begin to advance it. Across the ice here, it comes to Xander. Xander looks to send it for Liam. And now the puck goes deep into the corner. The Caps will try to make a change here. And they get a couple forwards on. Harry and Harry and Kai join. And now it is back to Theo. And Theo carries it over the line here, moving his feet. And Theo carries it over the line, and from the slot, Theo's shot goes wide off of a block. And now on the half wall, Peter battles for it. It's picked up here by Harry. Harry looks to get it in deep off the wall. It comes to Peter now in the corner. And back to Harry. Harry looking to load it up. But now it comes back the other way. And good work there on D. And now we'll have a defensive zone face-off as that puck was covered up by Jackson. So Kai now along with Peter and Harry, Declan and Kareem on D. Picked up now by Kareem off the draw, and he brings it around the net. He's skating here around one, and he continues to take the puck forward. Kareem carrying it over the line now, leaves for Harry. Harry looks to send it on. Where is it? Oh, it just deflected wide of the net. Now behind the net, it's Kareem who's battling for it along with Peter. Peter has it here, and he looks to get to the front for Declan. Now we've got two defenders in deep for the Caps, and they got to be careful here. Now it's Kai covering there. He carries it forward, and it's played back to him by Harry. Now Kai has it. He looks to send the shot on. It's blocked, and it goes over the net. Kai now back on it in the corner, looking to settle it down, but it's taken away there until Harry comes in, and now it's on Peter's stick. Peter looks to get it to Kai, but it's taken away here by the Rebels until Peter takes it back. Great work from Peter to steal that puck back. And now back on a Rebels stick. They look to work their way down the ice. This will be an icing call as they don't connect on the down ice pass. So a face-off here in the offensive zone for the Caps. It's Grayson, James, Walker, along with Duran and Ellis on D for this offensive zone draw. Off the draw, it's tied up on the dot. Now it comes back to Grayson, but it's taken away here by the Rebels. And now it's chipped in deep in the corner. And behind the net now, the Rebels have it. They send it to the point. From the point, the shot there is seen and squeezed by Jackson, who did well to read that shot from distance and gave up no rebound. So we will have a defensive zone draw here. And Kareem comes out for this one along with Grayson and James, Duran, and Ellis. Puck stuck on the wall here. Now Duran chips it forward, but it's sent back to Ellis. Ellis now looks to send it back to Duran, but it's slowed up there. Now in the corner, it's picked up here by Kareem. He looks to create some space here, and James chips it further. But now Kareem picks it up and looks to get it down the ice. It's turned back. And now Grayson looks to get it in, but puck's bouncing all over the place here. Now it finally goes down the ice and into the zone. In the corner there, it's picked up by the Rebels. They send it down, but they don't connect, and Liam picks it up. Liam sends it down the ice here for Jax, and
Hey, keep coming. Hey, no way. Keep coming right here. What are you talking about? Keep coming.
all right, so a lot of objections here from the fans and the Caps bench as a puck that was touched right below our camera by Jax over the red line was called for icing. So now in the corner, it's the Rebels who have it off the draw, and it's back to the point. Their shot comes towards the net but wide. Caps need to work to get this puck out now, and it's carried forward by Jace here. Jace carries it over the line and now in across the blue line to bring it into the offensive zone. Looking to get it. Here is Jax. Jax turns around and sends a shot towards the net. Where's the rebound? It's covered up by the goaltender. So a good opportunity there for the Caps, but no rebound pops loose, and we'll have an offensive zone faceoff. Kai, Peter, Harry, Theo, and Liam. Now it comes back to Peter, and Peter looked to wind up, but it came off his stick, and now it comes back the other way. And good work here from Peter getting back. And now he and Harry work here on the near boards. It comes back to Theo now, who carries it forward. Theo's going to get it over the line and in deep. Now Peter has it on the wall. He looks to give to Harry. From distance now, it's sent forward and down the ice, and that will be how this second period ends. So after 2, the score is 2 for the Caps, 0 for the Rebels. And this game has been, as expected, tightly contested all the way through. All right, so the Caps make their way back out here to center ice for the start of this third period. All right, so for the opening draw here, we've got Peter, Kai, Harry, Ellis, and Declan. And off the draw, it comes back to the cap zone where Peter picks it up and sends it forward for Kai. Controlled now by the Rebels. They look to reset, and they tip it forward here. Caps will take over, and now it is Kai who has it, and he gets it forward for Harry. Nice play there by Kai. Oh, but the drop pass there is broken up, and now it comes out of the zone. Kai will reset here and give to Declan, who will give back to Kai. Now it's picked up by Harry. Harry begins to come forward here. He sends it up for Peter, but it's sent right back in from the red line. And now Declan behind the net brings it around one. He is hooked there, and the Caps will go to the power play here as Declan made a move to get around an attacker, and that Rebels attacker hooked Declan right around the waist in front of the official. So the Caps will go to the power play. Time of the penalty, 14:10 to go here in the third period. So James, Jace, Kareem, Liam, and Grayson for this power play opportunity at the start of the third. Off the faceoff, it's controlled by the Caps. James has it here. He sends it down low to Kareem. Kareem now has it at the dot. Brings it around. Leaves for Liam. Liam gives to Grayson. Grayson looks to feed the pass through the seam. It's broken up and it comes behind the net. Now, sorry, I think that was Jace. Grayson's on the opposite side. Now it is Jace behind the net. He sends it to the front. Oh, and it's put in there by Kareem. A great find by Jace, who found Kareem on the back door, and the Caps take a 3-0 lead, finding another power play goal. Time of the goal, 13:39 to go here in the third period, and the Caps find another insurance goal here at the start of the third. Now we've got Jace, Jax, Xander, Liam, and Duran. Rebels bring it in here. Good work by Liam breaking that up, and he sends it forward for Xander. Xander now works his way into the zone, looking to get it to Liam, but it bounces off a Rebel stick, and now they come back with some speed here. Good work by Jace there. And the puck then comes out of play into the Caps bench. Nice effort there from Jace, and good timing to break up that play right at the blue line. Now, same group out there for neutral zone face-off here after that offside call. It comes back into the zone for the Rebels. And good work from Jax to create the turnover there on the blue line. Jax works his way in, sends a shot on, and it comes off the goaltender's stick and goes into the corner where Xander keeps possession for the Caps. Now it's on Jace's stick. Jace still battling for it there, but Liam keeps it in the zone from the point. Now it's on a Rebel stick, and they look to work their way out, but they turn it over to Duran, who sends it right back in deep. On the wall now, it's carried forward here by the Rebels. Back on D, it's Jace. Oh, dangling in now, and Jackson pokes it to the corner. And still on it now are the Rebels, but it's taken away here by Jax. And the Caps have a 3-on-2. Jace working his way in now over the line. He gets it to Jax. Jax looks to put the backhand shot on, but it's interrupted by a defender's stick, and now they take over below the goal line and look to get it out. But it's kept in the zone off of a Cap stick, and keeping possession here are the Caps as Jace looks to keep control of this puck. Still has it up high. Jace working his way into the slot. Jace looks to get it to the back door. Nets off now as the goaltender pushed from side to side and took the net off of its pegs. We have a whistle, and we will have a offensive zone face-off for the Caps, who get a change in here. We have Kai, Peter, Harry, Theo, and Declan. Off the draw now. It's Harry who controls. Harry looks to bring it into the slot, and he finds Peter there, but Peter couldn't get a whole lot on it in tight. Now it's on Kai's stick, and Kai tried to flick the backhander on short side, but the goaltender makes the save there. So a couple good chances for the Caps on that offensive zone possession. Once again now, Kai on the draw. It's one back to Peter, but the shot there is blocked, and now it comes back in deep. And icing will be the call here. Off the draw. It stays in the zone for a moment before it's batted out by the Rebels, and icing will be the call here again. So the Caps are happy to take all those icing calls and keep the face-off in the offensive zone. Same group out there now. Kai on the drop. And it's controlled here by the Caps. Declan sends a shot towards the net. It's blocked in the slot. And now the Rebels get it out of the zone. But Harry comes back to take it away. But the Rebels swoop in to pick it up. And now a shot that's kicked out by Jackson. And a tricky shot there that Jackson had to handle. And he got it with his toe. Now it comes forward for Harry. Harry gains the zone. Sends the shot on from distance. And that is gloved down there by the Rebels goaltender. So another offensive zone draw here for the Caps, who want to keep the puck on this side of the ice as much as they can for this period. Now it's James, Kaneem, and Grayson along with Duran and Ellis. Kaneem has moved back to a forward spot now as Walker is still struggling a bit with the pain of that shot block. Now it's Ellis who gets it to Grayson. Grayson sends it in deep. Chasing here is James. James looking to slow it up behind the goal line, and it's kept in by Grayson. Grayson looks to get it towards the front, and the puck is covered up by the goaltender. Another face-off here, same group out there. Comes back off the draw to Ellis. Ellis sends a shot towards the net, and it goes just wide there. Now it's Duran who swoops in to pick it up, pinching in down low below the goal line. Duran gets it towards the front. Now it's on James' stick. James sends a shot just wide. And another whistle here as this net has come off. So the face-off will stay in the offensive zone. Caps get a change in here. It's now Jace, Jax, Xander, Liam, and Theo. Off the draw now, it is picked up by the Rebels, who carry it forward and look to get around here, but Liam does a great job getting back and covering the middle, supporting Theo there. Now it's sent down the ice by the Caps, and battling for it there is Xander, but it comes out now towards the wall, and the Rebels look to bring it up the ice. They gain the zone and send a shot from distance that Jackson blockers towards the corner. Now below the goal line, they battle for it. And now it's picked up by Xander, who carries it forward. Xander gains the zone now and chips it in further. Xander still chasing this puck in. Takes it to the corner, pins it up there. Now Jace comes in to support. Still fighting for it are the Caps. It comes to Liam now, and Liam sends a shot towards the net. It redirects on the way in a couple of times, almost handcuffed the goaltender there, but he ends up making the save, and we'll have another offensive zone face-off here for the Caps. Jax, Jace, Xander, Liam, and Theo for this draw. Comes back now to Theo, and Theo cranks it and sends it towards the net. The rebound pops out to the dot, and now it's sent forward, and looking to jump up here is Theo. Good step there, but now it's kept in by the Rebels, who send a shot from distance, and Jackson makes the save there with the glove. And now on the wall, it's carried forward by Liam. Liam carries it over the line. Liam chips it in deep. Chasing it here is Liam into the corner. Now below the goal line. And now it comes back the other way. And it's sent in deep here by the Rebels. Behind the net now, it's Ellis who swings it up the wall for Xander. Xander gets it forward to Kai, and now coming forward onto that puck is Jace. Jace carries it over the line, making a couple moves, looking to get towards the middle. Jace looking to get it across to Kai, and he puts it in! Oh, what a beautiful play there by the Caps, who get the puck down the ice and find the back of the net once again. Fourth goal there for the Caps. Time of the goal is 8:05. A beautiful exit there from the Caps from below the goal line, moving the puck all the way down the ice, and then a great play by Jace to create some space and find Kai on the back door, and he puts it in there for the fourth goal of this game. Kai now along with Peter, Harry, Ellis, and Declan. It comes outside now. And now below the goal line, it's Declan. And Declan looks to send it forward. It's turned over there, and a big save by Jackson. And the Caps got to get on top of this puck. Oh, great effort there in the front of the net to battle by Jackson, as that puck popped into the slot, and he made a big save there and laid down the pad to shut down the door. So now a defensive zone face-off for the Caps. First one in a while here in the D zone. It's Kai now along with Ellis, Harry, Declan, and Peter. Now Declan gets to it and sends it further for Kai. Kai to Peter, Peter back to Kai, then over to Harry. Picked up here by Peter. Peter looks to work it into the zone. Now it comes out, and Kareem has joined for Kai. Behind the net now, it's Declan who has it, and he swings it around for Ellis. Ellis now gets it all the way down for Peter. Nice idea there, but they just don't connect, and that'll be an icing call. So we'll have a face-off in the defensive zone after that icing call. All right, the Caps now have Kareem, Liam, Grayson, James, and Duran. Behind the net, it's picked up by Liam. Liam looking to shake off the defender there, gets it to Grayson, who gets it up the wall. And now it'll be picked up by Kareem, who chips it up and out of play. We'll have a face-off in neutral ice. Draw comes back for the Rebels. They send it in deep here. Behind the net now. It's Duran who sends it up to Xander. Xander up to James. James looks to catch Grayson, but it's sent back in now. Offside. So a neutral zone draw here. One back there. Comes to Duran, who gets it out. But it's on a Rebel stick now. And it comes back deep into the Caps' end. Jackson went to play it there. Now it's Duran who leaves it for Liam. Liam gets it up to James. And James chips it off the wall for Kareem. And gets it back now. James brings it in over the line. Grayson comes in to support. And now it comes back the other way. Duran works to keep it in. But now it comes down the ice where Liam will follow it behind the goal and look to get it up the wall for Grayson, but it comes off the wall and is sent back in off the glass deep, and Liam will chase this one into the corner. Now behind the net, Caps got to watch the front of their net. It comes to the slot now, and a good stick there from James. Then Kareem is brought down, but no call. Now they bring the puck forward, and the Caps gain the zone, and now it's Grayson who's on it. Grayson, with time and space, finds Jax. Jax now brings it in, dangles around one, sends a high shot on. Oh, and it's whistled down quickly, even though the puck was loose. That was a very quick whistle. Maybe the net came off again. I don't know. Oh, no, we have a penalty called now. Penalty called now on the Rebels. That's what the whistle was for. Time of the penalty, 5:24. So now it's Peter, Ellis, Jax, Kai, and Xander. Jax now leaves for Peter. Peter finds Jax. Oh, but it comes out here, and they'll have to reset. Ellis now in neutral ice. Caps looking to get into the zone and set up the power play. Peter brings it in over the line. Peter gives to Jax. Jax takes a crank. Oh, and that goes just wide. Now it's on Kai's stick. Kai looks to get to the front. The rebound is put in there by Peter for a fifth Caps goal. Third power play goal of the game for the Caps. Time of that goal, 4:50 to go in the third period. And the Caps extend their lead now.
Who was it? Who was it? Running clock.
So, goal there from Peter. As Kai helped get it to the front. Nice work there by the group on the power play. In the corner now. Jax. Sander. Oh! And a great chance there for Jace, and that looked like it was going in. Now, it's picked up here by the Rebels. They send a high, hard shot well into the glass. It comes all the way out to the half wall. And good work there by Jace to break that up. And now it's Theo on the wall. He swings it back around for Declan, who'll chase this puck into the corner. It's pinned up there. Now Xander's on it, and he's tossed into the wall. No call there. Now Declan's on the puck, and it comes to Jace. Jace sends it forward for Declan. Declan makes a move to get around one, works his way up the ice, taking it in deep. Jace gets it below the goal line now, and it comes to Xander. Comes back to the Rebels now, and they carry it into neutral ice. Dangling there, but losing it are the Rebels, and now it's back on Jace's stick, and Jace works his way into the slot. Jace dangling in, almost getting to the front of the net there, but it's taken away. Now it comes back to Jax, and Jax looks to get it to Xander, but now it comes back the other way, and the Rebels come in with some speed here. From the outside, a high shot that is blockered away by Jackson. Dangerous shot there that came across the grain, and Jackson had to be ready for it. Now Ellis leads the rush up the ice on a pass from James. And now, oh, she looked to find Kareem in the high slot, but it's sent down the ice here. And coming back in now are the Rebels. A shot sent wide and behind the net here. Coming in is Duran. He picks it up and sends it forward for James. James carries it up the ice now and gets it to Grayson. Grayson has it blocked there. Kareem comes and picks it up. Kareem looking to work his way and gets it to James. And now, oh, the backhand try there goes wide. Now Kareem leaves it down low for James. James looks to get it back to him. But it's broken up and now kept in the zone by Liam, who makes a move around one. And Liam looks to dangle in. He looks to find Kareem. And it comes now into the corner. Kareem sends it behind the net for James. James has it. Looks to find Kareem there, but they don't connect. And now it's the Rebels who skate it forward. Under 2 minutes to go here. Nice work there from Liam, who stands his ground and does not let the Rebels player cut into the slot. So we'll have an icing call here, and running clock, right? Yeah. So a minute and 30 seconds remain on this drop. Kai, Ellis, Peter, Declan, Harry. Harry now picks up this puck and works it out of the zone. Now down the ice it comes. Peter sends it off the wall and down the ice. This will be an icing call, and we will have a defensive zone face-off here for the Caps. Kai, Peter, Harry, Declan, Ellis. Now from the high slot, a shot goes wide of the net. Declan will pick it up here. He sends it to the wall. Peter has it there. He chips it forward and out. Right below our camera here. Sorry you can't see it. And battling for it here are the Rebels, looking to bring it into the zone. Now it comes out. Offside will be the call. And we are under 10 seconds of running clock here. I don't think we'll get to this face-off as the Caps take their time getting to the dot. That is the end of this game. So the Caps find a big semifinal victory here. Final score 5 for the Caps and 0 for the Rebels. A second shutout in a row for the Caps. Strong saves by Jackson. Great team play by the Caps. And they'll play in the final game of this tournament, I think at 11:30. So we will see you all then. It might be at 11. Check your schedules, folks. I don't know what time it is.